Hey, good morning. It's a little later in the morning. It's just before noon today, but I figured I'd give you some inspiration to carry you for the rest of your day. It's Jeffrey Paul, and I have a title for today's inspiration that I believe can set you free. And you know, there's nothing better than being free. But you know, feelings. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say feelings? Feelings like hurt, anger, frustration, disappointment, even depression. Feelings within you that constantly control you. You know, it's like the simplest form of tying up the strong power within you, tying it up where it could actually explode and lift you out of that place of in captiveness, the captivated prisoner that you feel like when you're hurt. Ever been hurt? When you get hurt, you completely put yourself into a chamber, into a cell that doesn't let you loose until you decide to forgive. When you're angry, you're frustrated, maybe your ego is on overload and it keeps you captive. It keeps the strong one, God himself, within you, locked up and unable to transform, change, and alter. Because feelings we allow to control our life. And you know what? I remember Joyce Meyer saying, feelings are the worst things you can have. It's worse than any other disease because the kind of feelings that are negative control your life in the opposite pole of what's good for you. If you hold on to a hurt feeling, the chemistry in your body that's going off is constantly putting out a poison within you. It can affect your emotional state, your mental health state, as well as your being, and your complete body can be affected by this. The stress that goes through being angry inside. When you say, Jeff, yeah, but you don't understand my feelings. I can't get past how I feel about this situation. Go within and begin to identify those feelings and identify them as wrong. Not that you weren't offended, not that your feelings weren't hurt, not that somebody didn't do something against you, not any of the non-reality element, because it could have happened. Could have very much happened. By intent or non-intent, it could have happened. But I always heard this from my mother. There's so often that we cut our nose off to spite our face. Have you ever heard that saying? Well, if you cut off your nose to spite your face, that's where you're holding a grudge against somebody else who probably doesn't even know you're even holding a grudge, doesn't even remember what the episode was that hurt your feelings. The reality is you're in control. That's the reality. You have the power to come out of that prison. God has set you and I free. That's Isaiah 61. He's given you sight to see where it's not right to just hold on to this anger, the frustration, the hurt feelings. It's better to, as he said, forgive. Let go. Let him take care of the situation. Doesn't mean that you don't get a prick in the heart from time to time. I understand that. But don't allow your feelings to wrap up and tie up that one within you that can give you the freedom to enjoy life, to be the best you that you can be. It's so important that you don't allow feelings, emotions, and circumstances to control your life. Go within. Hear that voice within that overrides feelings, overrides facts, overrides circumstances, situations, and what people do or don't do. And rise up to be who you really are. Loving, compassionate, kind, merciful, continually forgiving. And you are just like the one that lives within you, which is God himself. So it's time to release from within you the strong being, the strong one, that will help lead your life, overcoming feelings and emotions that lead you on a negative path every step. And they only get worse. A feeling buried gets bigger roots. Then a root of bitterness takes place. You've heard those scriptures, you've heard those situations, and it just gets worse and worse. Cut it off at the root by taking on a higher level of character. It's your spiritual character. It's your godlike character. It's the character that will lead you to abundant life. So, In summary and challenge of today, it's this. Don't let your feelings tie you up, wrap you up, lock up the strong one within you. Don't let that happen. And the best way to do it is identify it, call it out, and then destroy it. Stomp on it with your heel, it says in Romans 16:20, by utilizing the right way, the godly way, to overcome feelings and emotions, and you'll be changed and transformed by that renewing of your mind. Have a beautiful day. Be changed. Be free. And I'll see you tomorrow.